Hello everyone, welcome back to TUNIC. And we're on the main menu for the first time since episode 1, I think. Well, no, we went back to load game screen once, but there was nothing interesting there when we saw the bit about managing your data in it. Anyway, but I went and checked it out again later, and I think there is now something interesting at the load game screen. Specifically, file number 2. Someone's been playing this for 1,000 hours. And it says I've been playing for 5 hours, and I'm pretty sure that's way less than the amount I've actually played, right? Like, there's 20-something episodes, and they're all 30 to 60 minutes, so I'm not sure what this is about. Maybe it doesn't count time I spent looking at the menu, and there's only been 5 hours of actual content? I don't know. But here, someone has collected a lot of gold. Only 13 pages of the manual, interestingly. Played for 1,000 hours, upgraded everything to level 8. So, will it let me load this? Okay, so this was... Yeah, we don't have the page for this anymore, but not on this save. But there's the thing about managing your save data that said, oh hey, you can. That's weird. You can load your data, and like there was a picture of the fox saying like that's weird. Whose file is this? And I'm assuming it's the Heir. I don't think any of these pages are new, right? We have all these, but I'm just browsing through to make sure I didn't miss any, or that there isn't something new. Yeah, so definitely much less of the instruction manual than I have, but better stats and a different looking fox. And a weirdly top-down view. I can hear again, by the way. I got new headphones, so I won't be disastrously... I mean, I have 5 million gold, I guess, right? I shouldn't really be collecting. Is it 5 million? No, of course, it's 500 million. One coin. What the hell is this? Time stop? Whoa, bullet time. And it's consuming MP slowly as long as it's active. So I guess these might be the kinds of tools I could expect the Heir to have access to, is the point of this, maybe? This is so weird. There's nothing... Okay, I thought this might go on literally forever. Maybe it does? This is a golden path we're on, right? Look at this. Huh. And there's these... I had a thought also about these... When, like, the golden path has one of these on it. Maybe that means, like, stop and start a new directional thing. So rather than it just being, like... Let's say we started from here. Be up, right, because we get to this corner and start going right. But instead of then having up as the next input when we get to this corner, it's like up, right, right. Because we get here and it's like, oh, start a new input. So I haven't tried that yet, but I wonder if it might be a thing. And I want to see... Like, that's the only sensible explanation that I can think of for those. And I assume there would be a tutorial for that eventually. Oh. I can go south, and this is just more... Yeah, this is just all the same, like, rat in a maze going on forever, right? Yeah, so... First of all, I guess... Do these fairies, like, have an opinion about what to do here? Not really. So let me just trace out the path we're supposed to go on and like get it down in my head. It looks like up, left, up, right, and then another right, right? Up, left, up, right, right. Up, left, up. So up, left, up, right, right, up, left, up. Didn't do anything. Maybe I have to be standing here? Or ask the fairies again if they have an opinion about where to stand? They don't seem to. They're going somewhere. They're just like, yeah, everywhere, man. I don't know. One of them wanted me to be here. I've already forgotten. It was up, right, up, left, right, up, left, up. I don't know. It doesn't do anything. I mean, I think that's all you can do in this save file. Up, left, up, right, right. Oh, maybe I got that wrong. Up, left, up, right, right. Up, left, up, right, right, up, left, up. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, back to title screen then. And by the way, what does this title screen say? It doesn't say TUNIC. That first letter is an S. S. What is that next? G? That can't be right. Oh, well, I don't know what the vowel is for the S. Maybe I do. No, it's more than that. The vowel, I think, is a G. The next consonant, rather. No, it's a K. S-K, and then no vowel after the K. Then that looks like an R and with an I? R? Secret? Oh, you know, this is a funny thing I forgot to mention the first time I launched this video, the game. I noticed, yeah, this must be what's going on. Because the next word starts with an L. If you, when you launch the game, you know, it's like a full screen game, or it can be, so you don't see the title bar. But if you like mouse over the app on the Windows menu, or you like look at it in the Alt-Tab screen or something, it isn't called TUNIC. It's called Secret Legend. And that's what this text says, TUNIC, Secret Legend. I thought maybe Secret Legend was just an old name for the game that they didn't bother changing. You see that sometimes with indie games, where they, you know, I'm trying to remember what an example is of a game where, you know, its published title doesn't match the executable name. It's not a big deal when it happens, but it always is like, oh, interesting. That's the thing they used to think they should call it, and they either decided to keep it the same or didn't bother changing it, you know, whatever. But here, apparently, it seems like it might have been on purpose. Secret Legend is the subtitle of the game in the game itself. So, okay, back to my page. This one... Oh, also, I guess... So the thing on the left there, that's the indicator for the golden path, right? Huh, so this was in the golden path. This is very mysterious. I don't think I should delete this file. It might, maybe I'll find something that makes me want to, but I also sort of wonder about, like, were the little barrels filled with gold important, do you think? Like, were they indicating a number? Like, oh, there were 5 barrels on this corner, so something should happen here 5 times. I don't know. Maybe I made a mistake by backtracking, and I'm now, like, going over areas I've already been in, even though they look all the same. There might be a difference. Like, someone's apparently spent 1,000 hours in this file just walking along this path collecting 500 million gold, I guess. 5,000 gold an hour? That's a pretty solid rate. Or no, 50. 1,000 hours. Well, 1,000 gold per hour would be 1,000,000. So this is 100,000 gold per hour this person is generating. Or 500,000? Yeah, I don't think you can really do that. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here, even if I go on a bit further. Just thought there might be more barrels. It was weird there were barrels in like the first 1 or 2 rooms and then none ever again, which suggests it's all just the same room. But then why were there barrels there the first time? If someone's been playing this file for 1,000 hours, why hadn't they smashed the barrels in the room they were in? I don't know. I wonder if there'll be a reason for me to start a new game at some point. Let's see, what else? I quit in the last episode because I was sick of... I think it was like the first time I've said or felt I'm sick of this shit in TUNIC. Trying to explore this place with it being changed and having this new teleport dash, blink dash, was very frustrating. I did poke around a bit more though, and I at least found another HP upgrade, which I don't even have enough money to buy, but you know, I didn't want to buy it off camera and forget to tell you about it. So I found another treasure chest in this area. And I couldn't find a way back up to the upper level there where the fairy thing is. But I have an idea. I think maybe the reason the way I got there before... Do I want to go that way? I don't, right? Right. I want to go down here. The way I got to that area before was by hopping along the platforms. Oh no, it's here. The platforms that I used to get to the West Garden for the first time in the spirit world, which are not over here. They're down here. And so maybe entering from this perspective, I'll be able to re-find the area I was looking for. I don't remember. Because this is where the magic dagger was. I remember that, obviously. Oh, I was blocking. Get over yourself. But there, in real life, there's a bridge. And here... Aha! Okay, you can step on this thing. This is what I really don't like about this new jumping mechanic. Is that it's hard to tell what you can jump to. And even if you think you know what, you can't always do it. And so you might be left thinking, oh, I can't do that. Okay, so now we're here. And to these... I feel like I should be able to go on these as well. Where does this take me? Nowhere, right? Oh, down here. Okay, so it's a different route. I think this must be the route I took to here the first time I came in. And then I forgot it. And up just now I discovered a new route. Okay, so this is the fairy thing I wanted to check out. And I think if I ask the fairies... Hello? Up, left, up, right, down, right. Hello? Guys? Are you okay? There they are. You should tell me to, like, interact with this thing, right? Yes. And this one doesn't have any of those weird things where it's, like, going straight, but it gets interrupted a bit. So I should just be able to pound it out starting from the bottom right, yeah? Up, right, up, left, right, down, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, left, up. Yay! I freed a fairy. Or there's a chest anyway, and then I'll free a fairy. Yeah. So that's one of the two, I believe, in this area, right? It's not... There's certainly at least two, and I think it was just two. Yeah, one of two in West Garden. The other one, I'm sure I know something about it. But I don't know the whole story. So I remember I came down here. Surely there was some way to get to the tower, like, from this direction, right? I'm sure I could get down there. Oh, maybe not. Because I know I could get to the area where these guys are. I fought them a few times. But maybe you can't get from there to up here anymore. Or maybe you can go this way? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Huh. Ah! You can hop across here. So that's another way that I could have found it to the place I was looking for. Oh, poor guy's stuck. Okay, fine. And this... It goes to this tree, but, like, there's nothing significant about the tree, right? Out of curiosity, the fairies are... They like that spot, actually. So... Maybe the point is that, yes, there is a thing in this area, and the signals for it aren't there, but that's where you have to cash it in? Because the signals for it, I found at least some of them. Oh, where can I find even one to tell you what I'm talking about? Also, is there still a way down from... No... God, I still hate this place. So I don't know. I might or might not 100% the fairies on camera here. It is kind of... I can't just get down, right? So far it's been a little bit frustrating trying to navigate everywhere. Even with this guide telling me exactly where to go. Which, by the way, I haven't translated all of this. I haven't translated any of it. I haven't put any effort into it. But it shouldn't be that hard. These are not long words, right? The first one says... Niz? 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 That's a very strange first word. It's got no vowel, and it's just an N and a Z. So how do you explain the follow-up? In... Oh, what is that consonant? It's not quite an S. I should do this off camera, I know, but... V? Oh, this is going to say invisible, isn't it? Invisible, yes. What? So, how am I supposed to find this one? Because the text for this says "ns," invisible. What am I supposed to... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't say "ns." That's a different vowel. I got the... I was looking at the little... Okay. I'm looking at obviously the one with the parentheses. That's what says invisible. But to the left of it, I thought that was an N. It's not. If the little accent character on the top of the first character went from left down instead of left up, that would be an N with no vowel. But this way, it's an M, and the vowel is A. So that says maze, invisible. What maze? The one in the Golden Path? But that's not invisible. Have I even been to a maze? I don't know. The quarry. So I imagine for a lot of these as well, we can actually consult the map and it might just tell us. because golden paths are called out in gold on the map. But I don't see one here. I don't see one here, aside from that golden door that led here. Is it possible that the Frog's Domain has one, maybe? Oh, but like, look at this. That is a golden path if ever I've seen one, right? This whole place is a giant golden path. But we can't go there. But there's a golden path to here from the right. We've definitely never gone that way. Huh. Because the ruined atoll is down here, isn't it? Yeah. And we can't go there now, I believe. Have I tried? I'm not sure. No, I wanna... Let me out? Wait, this is just back where it was? Ah! Now I can't get away from this stupid place. Okay, well, we found one way just while we were exploring, right? Which was to go here? Then what? No, this doesn't connect up. I hope you guys like seeing me lost, because that happens a lot. Oh, a good editor would edit this stuff out. But I don't know. I certainly don't want to put in the work of doing it. That's one answer. I don't make enough money to pay somebody. I make basically zero on this stuff. And I do kind of have this notion that... Can I not go through there? I tried it. Okay, you can. But wasn't I just here? I don't understand. I have this notion that showing, like, unedited footage of what a game is like, a good way to help people decide if they want to play the game. That was, you know, one of the... Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. One of the things I had in mind when I started the channel for, like, Dungeon Crawl. You know, not that you have to buy it, but, you know, just whether you wanted to play it, basically. I should give you the real experience and not an edited, cut-down version of a highlight reel, right? I'm not so sure I believe in that idea anymore. It's still useful, but it's not as entertaining. For sure. And I don't know. I do watch, like, full unedited playthroughs, and I enjoy them. Not of TUNIC, obviously, because I haven't finished the game, but of other things. What's going on? Oh, I was accidentally holding my shield. Okay. But they're, you know... There's definitely higher, like, smiles per hour of watching a well-edited playthrough of something. And I've come to appreciate, you know, those kinds of videos as, like, yeah, okay, those are quality. They're not just, like, someone trying to trick you into thinking the game is better than it is or something. You know, they can be good videos. And often more interesting than mine. Okay, so... Yeah, the Ruined Atoll is a nightmare right now. We can't go in that way. Like, I could go up there. This is still... Oh, right down right. So... They're saying I should stand here. And then on the map, like... That's the golden path, right? But I tried that and it doesn't work. And even if I do it like backwards, starting from where the treasure chest is, it still doesn't do anything. And I think these paths might... Well, here's a weird little thing. This chest... I mean, you have to start the paths, in, like the doors, right? Where's an example? This door, like, I don't think you can do it starting from the top. You have to do it starting from the middle, because that's where the circle is. They told us that's important. And some of the ones we found, like the one we did in the West Forest, or West Garden, rather, don't have circles. And I think you could do those in either direction. But this one, like, it doesn't look like it has a circle. But this treasure chest, you could imagine, is a circle. And in that case, like... I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to start there, but... If you're doing that, like I did down... Oops. Down, right, down, left, up, left. And that's no good. And even if I imagine I rotated 90 degrees and I were like facing the chest, it would look like right, up, right, down, left, down. And they don't like that either. So, I don't understand that. This one is clearly something, but it's not finished. So I was trying to find, somewhere in the West Garden, there was, you know, at least one of these things felled. Just like there is here, and... You know, you would think, like, screenshotting this one thing and then going and looking at the other thing is not that much work, and, like, mentally piecing them together. And, like, given that I spent an hour just staring at the instruction manual, trying to translate 3 words or whatever, I would be willing to do that, but that just sounds like a big nuisance to me. So I'm not going to. That's the kind of thing where that's making me say I don't know if I'll be 100%ing the game on camera. Just, you know, stuff like that. But going to, like, each of the areas, and... There are a bunch of cool secrets left to find, for sure. And I'd like to find some of them. Well, out of curiosity, what does it say down here about ringing the West Bell? Something the Dark Tomb. What is that letter? We were just looking at it. It's a V, isn't it? Where's V? Yeah, that's a V. Via? Is that the E sound? It is, yes. Something to the West Garden via the Dark Tomb. What is the first word in the first line? Also, the bell itself, it's got that golden line through it, suggesting it itself might be a golden path. So that's a K. Can you? Is that a Y? Do I not have Y? I don't think I actually have y. I know that word is you, but I don't think I actually wrote down the y. I don't have my pen. Whatever. That's can you see the bell? But not I think that's not an H. It's and what even is the letter after the H? Is that an F? It's not an F, is it? No. Can you see the bell, but not something? Yeah. I'm kind of baffled that I don't know either of the consonants. Ch. There's a ch. Oh, that's reach. It's an R. I keep forgetting what R is. Can you see the bell but not reach it? try... going to the West Garden via the Dark Tomb. Sure, okay. But now I want to go check out the bell itself. How do you get there again? I know how I used to be able to get there. There were numerous shortcuts. And I assume, by the way, one of these fairy things is going to say it's in the overworld at the bell. There's one in the sealed temple. Oh yeah, that's true. That was one that... I tried, I think, in the last episode. And it had those kind of weird, like, knobbies in it that I didn't understand and chose to ignore. But after thinking about it between videos, I wondered, you know, are those, like, the start... Why is it so dark down here? Was it always this dark? I guess it's fine. Anyway, it had, like, these, where the path... Well... I guess you could say this is right, up, left. And that's probably correct. But here, there's like a plus. It stops, right? Also, I don't know. Do you include the part here where it, like, presumably would go up the stairs? I don't think so. I think it stops, like, here. So I'm thinking that this must be, like, up, and then up again, and then left, matching the one mirrored there. So... let's first ask the fairies where they want me to stand. Okay, unsurprisingly, they want me here. So if I go up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, and now I'm at the statue. Right, down, right, up, left? Yes. Okay, so that's what these things indicate, is like stop and start over. Keep, you know, input the direction you're going another time. So which one did I get just there? The one in the sealed temple, of course. So let's go see... There was another one in the old house. Maybe. There was like a tapestry or some kind of wall hanging, right? And I think I tried inputting the original Konami code, the one that they use to introduce you to the fairy language, or the fairy thingies. But I didn't try actually following what's here, which I now believe... Oh, by the way, up, left, up, right, down, right. Do the fairies want me to be in this room? They do. They love it here. Okay. So this must be a thing, then. We'll go up, right, down, right, up, right, down, down. Yeah. So I find this sort of rewarding. You know, when it just says go to a place, and you go to the place, and you're like, oh yeah, there's a fairy thing there. How cool is that? Tracking down the details of like, oh, there's scattered pieces all over this area, and now put them together in your head is less exciting. So what's this one that it says I found? Does that just say house? Yes, house. And then... in parentheses, it's another HS, but with a different vowel. What? Well, isn't that house? The one on the right. Well, no, that's like house. House, parentheses, house? I must be missing something. Why did they have to tell me the word house twice? I actually don't think I understand the vowel on the left. And the one on the right says house. Huh. Alright, well, what's written above me? That's a V? Yes. Vein? Vein. Vein? Are all the one? Are these all in the overworld? Vein like weather vein or vein? What's this place that has two? That's that one's an F. Yes. Flow. What the hell is this vowel? Probably it's got one of those weird R things I don't understand. Flow. No. Not flow. Flow? This probably says flowers, right? So that's probably ow. And there's a sound I had written as ow and then crossed it out and wrote O, and I guess it's ow. And there's a z sound, and I guess the consonant here must be the vowel must be flowers. You know, like I said, I can't be British. So there's two sets of flowers. I assume in the overworld. Because otherwise flowers would be very vague. That I'm supposed to do. I don't really see where that could be, so I mean, I guess just ask the fairies, right? Up, left, up, right, down, right? The problem is they can identify some ones that I already know about. Oh, here! These flowers. But what's the pattern? Where is it indicated? I don't think these flowers want the same inputs as the broken golden doors. Right? They're going to say, yeah, these flowers? No, they're going to say, oh yeah, also there's some down here. Oh. Well, yeah, the stuff on the ground here does look suspicious, doesn't it? But I don't know what to do with it. It doesn't, like, clearly form much of a path. Yeah, right here, thanks. I don't know how you can interpret this as fairy language, honestly. Like, I'm sure you can, but I don't know how yet. Huh. I also still don't know how to get a letter from them. Because remember they said, did you retain the letter from us? Submerge it in water for 60 seconds. I guess one thing we can do, maybe I have the letter in my possession somehow and I just don't know about it. I can, well, they won't let me get very deep in the water, huh? I thought I might just stand in the water for 60 seconds, but apparently I won't. Alright. Well, that's probably enough of that for now. I'm gonna go, like, see about killing the Heir and getting ending A. Or at least, you know, take a shot at the Heir and see just how much of a fight I'm in for. I guess I should set my spawn point to someplace that's next to one of these, so let's go hang out in the Eastern Fortress, I guess? That's this one. Because we know there's at least a few fairy things to get here anyway. Alright. And switch this off, because it doesn't seem to do much of anything. For an anklet? I don't know. Seems okay. Probably don't need this either for a big boss fight, so let's put on the peril ring. I don't imagine I'll just one-shot this boss, but you never know. It would be nice. A nice thing to happen, wouldn't it? Hello. You are the heir. Oh, I didn't even switch items, huh? That's fine. I want to see what... I guess we can say her. It's hard to say for sure, but what the heir's patterns are. Okay, so far just walking around in a circle seems pretty good. Is there going to be a phase 2 to this fight? Because as it is, you're not really fighting back. Okay, that's something. Good. Glad to hear it. Oh! Oh, sword's doing cool stuff without you. Okay, so now you're actually fighting a little bit. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Oops, I just double tapped the shield button. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, now things are happening. That's good. Should not. Pretty bad potion. Yeah? I mean, still just trying to feel you out, really. I'm really bad. Like, I'm not taking this seriously enough for whatever reason. Like, these are all pretty telegraphed. There we go. At least I dodged something. Okay, I'm gonna need a minute to recover my stamina, please. Thank you. That one I don't think you can block. Oh yeah, got me on that. Oh, I didn't block fast enough. Much more nimble than I expected. Yeah, you really can't just pop a potion just because you're far away from her, I guess. She does dodge. Dodge this? Well, she didn't dodge it, but... she'd already started the attack, so I got hit by it. Okay, I mean, this looks like a totally winnable fight. Wait a minute. When you killed me, you yourself passed out. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Try again. I wondered if the Heir might have left a ghost as well, and that would be kind of a cool little mechanic. But apparently not. Is the Heir, like, programmed not to fight back for the first little while, or not with any... Okay, you got me with that. I mean, I did lose 2/3 of my health while saying you weren't fighting back. A little embarrassing, I know. I don't know what button I pressed, but it made me stop dashing, and I don't know. Maybe I double tapped the shield thing again. It seems like these tougher attacks don't start until I've gotten the air down a bit in health. Okay, just one flask, don't get greedy. Wait until she commits to another attack, dodge that. And then another flask. There we go. What the hell? Ah! My stamina! Help! Alright, I'm super dead. This fight's going worse than the last one for this attempt. God, the sword, she reaches so much further than I think she's going to. I think I'm safe to pop a flask, and then like she just gets me. She, like, comes out of that already sorting. Okay, I mean, I'm not doing so hot. Let's see. I mean, I guess step one would be to take off the magic wand and put on, like, a firework or something for a little extra free damage. Because she dodges the wand anyway. And it's literally the last fight in the game. No need to save bombs. I mean, I assume it's the last fight in the game. Could be wrong. Oh, come on. I just, like, forgot how to do anything. I was like, I'll just get my thing. Yeah, it stuns her quite a lot to do that, apparently. Not super helpful, because at the beginning of the fight, she's not really fighting anything. That missed, and also I took damage because of that. Okay. I don't know. I guess, like... she doesn't get stunned when you rope her in, so you can only get one or two quick attacks. I'm like dodging right after it hits me every time. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Here, step on this. No, these are really not very good against her. She doesn't look like she's moving very much, but she totally is. Yeah, just in case you were gonna miss me, let me pull you right in. You're welcome. No, run, don't take a flask, you dummy. I thought she was done attacking, I took a flask and she just stabbed me. I'm like... there's something about, I don't know, this Dark Souls style of fight that I just don't really get. Like, judging when I'm safe against an enemy who doesn't really obey physics, right? Like, neither do I. I'm not saying it's unfair. But they're just like... they can be anywhere super fast, and you have to get a good idea of their actual capabilities. And not just rely on, like, you know, your brain's intuition about the real world. Got absolutely murdered that time. I mean, one thing you could note, I suppose, if you were so inclined, is that our stats are like 554, 533, And we found a save file where they're all at 8, suggesting 8 is the highest you can get. And so maybe, you know, if I suck too much at this fight, I could come back sometime after exploring more and getting better stats, basically, winning through exploration instead of through combat. Or instead of through, well, skill at exploration instead of skill at combat. Ridiculous. So how many attacks is that? That's 3, and then she takes a little break. So we just get the 2 pokes, and then we run. That's the, like, Skyfall thing, and we get 3 of these. She does not rest very long after that, it looks like. Too busy watching the shockwaves, not paying any attention to the fact that she was telegraphing a lunge. Let's just grab this, forget like any dreams you might have of using that to damage her. 1. Okay, that's just a 1. But sometimes it's a 3. And she does the, like, charge up, right? No, just 2 this time. 1, 2, 3. Poke, poke. Well, just 1 poke I'll have to do, I guess. And then she just, like, charges across the screen, and I'm too stupid to know it's going to get me every time. Poke, poke, run away. One, 2, just 2. Actually got her with a firecracker for a change, isn't that nice? Man, I'm so bad. I think that's like what Dark Souls games want you to feel. It's like, why am I even using firecrackers? Like, I know I'm definitely not going to win this fight. So why am I wasting firecrackers? I don't know. Practice. It would feel good to hit her. And also, you know, the game promises me if I use more of them, I'll get more of them. So that's nice. Okay, I mean, I did get her once in exchange for 0 hits in that. Used up all my stamina blocking. And then it took damage right afterward, of course. I mean, the good news is, I feel like there isn't going to be a phase 2 to this fight. I feel like she's doing reasonably powerful stuff. And, like, doesn't really need a power-up once you, like, get halfway through. I don't know. She hasn't, aside from being a total dummy at the beginning of the fight, she hasn't really changed tactics at all. I just haven't decoded what she does. Oh, can I poke her with those? She shoots stuff at me and I block it? Does that work? Two, 3. Poke, poke, and run. I don't know. I feel like I have the shield out for that. Okay, so this sometimes ricochets. I think I should be, like, dodge rolling more, blocking less. The problem is it's really easy to burn a ton of stamina on, like, 5 dodge rolls that accomplish nothing. Whereas at least if you lose stamina for blocking, you didn't take damage. But also, like, holding up your shield all the time, you know, you don't get your stamina back very quickly. I switched to wireless headphones, by the way. I mentioned in the last video that I'm a fan of wired, which is true, but I want these for travel and airplane use as well. So I figured I would get some wireless ones. And there is a really noticeable delay. Even like just, Bluetooth from my desktop to my headphones. Of sound, I don't know. I know that's a thing people are aware of. I'm not the first person to discover, wireless delay or wireless latency. But I do worry that it's going to make stuff like, Dark Souls-like combat harder. Because I don't hear the cues at the right time. I'll probably have to recalibrate Necromancer if I play it again, actually. It's kind of fun. Well, I probably won't be playing with headphones on, I guess. But if I record it, like if the real game comes out or something, and I want to do a video or two, then I will. But if I'm just playing for funsies, then I can have headphones off and just listen to the actual. Okay, that one has a longer line than I realized. Then I won't need the headphones because I'll just be listening to the sound through my monitors. Doing it again? What? Oh, I thought she used to do the... Okay, maybe she did change a little bit when we got her below half health. Because that kind of raining fire stuff previously was, I thought, always kind of following me, so as long as I kept moving, I didn't get hit. The most recent one looked like it was just kind of at random all over the arena. Just kind of going wherever now, huh? Can't block that? Or, I don't think I was out of shield. Was I facing the wrong way? Best fight so far, not like that. Yeah, that one. Long. I know Dark Souls players complain about, I don't know what they call it. Bosses that have a delay, they wind up and then they don't attack for a while, and learning that delay is part of what makes the fight interesting, but also kind of annoying. You got me. Yeah, she does not really care for being lassoed. Okay, I mean, we got her pretty low. How long have I been recording here? I mean, an hour. I bet I could finish this in a reasonable amount of time. But I should really take off the magic tongue orb. By the way, we're at +2 on these now, it looks like. And just, see if I can gun her. Those were pretty good when I got those on other bosses, right? Get a decent chunk of their HP. You have to find a good opportunity to use it. Didn't do that much damage, did it? Why are there coins over here? Not all my coins got picked up when I did the regathered my soul thing. Yeah, see, they're following me here. Which is not what they were doing once she was below half health, it seems like. That's gonna be a 3. Try to find a spot to take a potion. I can't help but feel that if the audio cues were synced up better, I might be dodging these more. Like, yes, there's the visual cues, but I'm not really getting the audio. That one, like, you just can't shield, and I don't think all of her dash attacks are unblockable. But that one is. Also, how come you get such a big sword? Doesn't seem fair. Yeah, I'm like putting up my shield when I hear the audio cue, and that's right after I get hurt. Or that's how it feels anyway. Maybe it's a little bit before, I don't know. Maybe it would be better to play this on mute so I'm actually watching her instead of listening. Can't imagine that's actually a good plan, but it feels that way when I feel like the sound is ruining me. Almost got myself with that one. Definitely didn't get her. Yeah, I'm not going to make it through this fight, I don't think. I'd have to be pretty perfect here. That has not been how I have been previously, so... Okay, now I actually could. Just a couple fireworks. No, don't stage 2 me. Oh my god. I feel like this fight was about as hard as the other boss fights in the game. And so I was like, why would there be a stage 2? You don't need one. But apparently there is. Shocked I dodged all that. Again. Alright. Well, I don't think I'm finishing this one today. So we can call it a break. Video title, The Heir? Question mark? I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.